Yo, it's boy Marcus from Morsini back from the video. Today we're gonna be doing like a tips and tricks how to play video for a Combine Hardpoint. So this is a limited time only mode in COD Mobile for Hardpoint, specifically on Combine from Black Ops 3, and super fun. If you don't like Combine, you don't like fun maps. So that's what I have to say. This is a nice, smaller, easy to understand, and great map flow, good layout map. And they did change it up a little bit right here with this left side, that rail. It used to be you have to use a jetpack to get over there because it was BO3, but they just put like a rail around the edge so that you could use that. So it's a little bit different in terms of how it flows on that side. It can be a little bit more like, you know, you're coming around a corner blindly, somebody could just be pre-aiming it and you're dead. But that's just what it looks like, so it's not a big deal. That being said, we're talking about how to play this map right here. P1, which is hardpoint number 1, is very scrappy right here in the middle of the map. I mean, it's just kind of, you're fighting to the end on this thing, and just kind of, you're really just trying to play for P2 while you're at P1, which is what your boy is doing. Your boy's already at P2, getting kills, pushing them back. On this specific instance, we actually let them have spawns, right? So that means they're spawning in the back closer to the point than we were. So we were just pinning them back there, right? I got trophies up. I'm watching our pinch right there. Here at side door, that's what this call out would be, is side door. Just shooting through the back door. They're going to keep spawning back there all day long. And there's only 2 doors to come in because we're all coming in through side door. And then that means they're coming in through front door or back door. And that's all we got to watch. So we're pretty much following them to 2 places. It makes it a lot easier to hold this hard point. And that's why you see me just absolutely, I've gotten like 4 kills on this hill, maybe even more. And that's kind of how we did it. Now, obviously, the best way to do it is to have spawns and hold the point from the back, right? You would rotate early, get spawns, hold the point from the back, and then do it that way. But in this case, we were able to essentially hold it from the front and spawn them in the back, which makes it, for the other team, that sucks. Like, you know, when you're getting spawn trapped in the back of the hard point, that's terrible. And the game doesn't spawn you out. Like, COD Mobile could spawn them out, but it didn't in this specific scenario, which is not very usual. Usually COD Mobile is quick to spawn people out if you push them back a little too deep. But for this, nobody really pushed past the hard points, so that made it easier. Here, we got the P3 all the way across the map on this side, and you do the exact same thing on this hill. You can literally, once you break this hill, if you don't push back here where I'm at now to this back part where the rocks are, you can spawn them back there and just keep them pinned. They won't spawn anywhere else. It's very sticky spawns back there on each side of the map, which is very interesting for the P2 and P3 rotations. I think people can build huge leads. Let's say P1 is scrappy, right, the first hard point, and then you go into the P2 and hold it from whichever side you want to. If you, let's say you could pin them back, right, and then you flip and then they get spawns again, so then you pin them back and their back spawns again back by the rocks. It's just like, man, you know, next thing you know, you're up like 110 to 20. So that's definitely scrappy if you don't do that, but it's very easy, it seems, to do that. I did that in multiple Combine hardpoint games, so I kind of want to keep that noted for just a way to play this map. Now, this is a very interesting hardpoint to hold. There's 3 ways, right? Side door to my right from where I'm pre-aiming, mid-map, which is where I'm pre-aiming this big alleyway, and then the other door to the left over there where I threw that grenade like a couple seconds ago. That's it. Those are the only 3 ways to access this hardpoint, right? Because this map has that kind of flow. So to my right here is where the other entrance is. So 1 person can cover this, 2 people cover mid-map entrance, and then 2 people cover that side door, and then that's it. Like, you can easily lock down this hard point. Not to mention if you got streaks and stuff like that. This map just, I feel like this is one that is very structurally understandable for people to play, and can be, like, if you're not good at hardpoint, it's very simple, right? It's pretty easy. I feel like the spawns make more sense in this map than a lot of other COD Mobile maps, where like Shoot House, they just spawn out right behind you, and then you die to them, and then you spawn right behind them, right where they just killed you, and then they'll spawn right behind you again. Like those spawns absolutely suck. Like, that's terrible spawn design. But this map, not like that. This map's great. in terms of how it plays for ranked. So that's good. Another thing I wanted to notice is up there on these upstairs parts of the map. So up to my right now and up across where I'm aiming, those are good places to hold for P1 because people don't know this map that well right now, it seems. So you come up here upstairs just to this little area and the area across from it, and you got like free pickings because people aren't really checking up here. They're like, oh, somebody can get up there, and then they don't, you know what I mean? Then you got the free kill already. So very interesting, way to hold P1, I think, is just coming up here, holding these angles, this power position, and kind of just laying down fire. And then obviously if they want to come up here, I mean, you could just pre-aim that, and that's a nice long alley to aim down. It's gonna be hard for them to win that gunfight. So yeah, pretty good map. I think more people should be voting for this map. People are just gonna keep voting for like Crash over it or some stupid map they've been playing for like 5.5 years, but you get my point. I think this is a great map. It should be added into the rotation full time, maybe even played in competitive. It's very interesting. It'll be a lot faster paced for those people because they just play at a faster rate than people do in multiplayer ranked. But yeah, that's all I got for my sort of breakdown for it. I definitely think this is a better AR map, like a BP50 style AR, like an XM4 or something that shoots a little faster, rather than like your Mana Wars and stuff like that. Unless you're gonna like play really slow, then those Odins and Mana Wars can definitely do that, like the EM2 here. But obviously like the USS9 would be the best gun in the game, so you can just use that on any map. That being said, I definitely think it kind of caters to all the play styles overall. Yeah, that's all I got for my sort of map breakdown. If you're not familiar with Combine, maybe this helps, and maybe it'll make you more interested in wanting to play it, kind of understanding how the spawns work, how they're sticky on the P2 and P3 hardpoints, and then holding it from the front like I did in this video for both sides of P2 and P3, and then holding that P4, really just focusing on the mid-map, and then making sure your teammates either are focusing that, or you can focus side door or one of the other two doors to easily hold that P4 down, and then Scrappy at P1. So hopefully that kind of explains how that plays out and kind of how do you work around it. The gameplay kind of did it itself. I'm just kind of covering it. So this is the setup. You'll probably see this in a Road to Diamond in the near future instead of with the Power Nova camo, which is actually pretty dope. And yeah, it's been your boy Marcus Morsini. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.